You've given me a lot of good information and a lot of good stories there of what's been happening to you. And um, so, what experiences have you and your family faced where you have seen God act in your lives? You know, and I think you've
I think I said it a lot
I think you've
already.
said it already.
Yeah,
You pretty
yeah,
well
yeah,
answered that question.
yeah, yeah. Because even
Um,
let's say this week, I can give you another example. That's a tiny example,
sure.
but last week we went for the March break in
Yes.
Quebec City,
Oh yeah.
and the kids were out of this world. They were, and I've not been very patient last week, and I tried, and I took
Uh-huh.
some time off with God to be like, I need to go align with you, and you know,
Right.
but sometimes kids can get the best of you, right? So, and my wife, it's a good friend of her, and he was like, okay, so let's talk about God and Jesus. Like he was kind of like pompous or
Okay.
whatever, and I was like,
Uh-huh.
okay, go, let's go. I'm all in, no problem. And we were talking, and at some point he turned to Sandra. He's like, did he really change? And Sandra just went, and Sandra said, like, I have to admit, yes. And he stopped right there. Poof, he just went like, oh, okay. Like I
Oh.
got nothing. Like he got nothing else, you know.
Uh-huh.
And he started listening. It was weird, but I mean, my wife saying that, I know she see the difference. And she just went like he was like kind of laughing. Did he really change? And she went like he actually changed, and he just went like, oh,
Wow.
just like that. And then I was like, now are you really ready to talk about it? Because now I'm ready. you know, like I
And
told
there's
you, when you see the change in the person or whatever, and it was coming from Sandra. Like God used Sandra actually to close his mouth and listen.
Mhm.
And I'm not saying he's safe. I'm not saying we didn't win there, but
Mm.
but he told me I want to know more when I left. So okay, let's talk. Let's talk about it when you're ready. Whenever you're ready, I'm here. No problem. And that guy tried to commit suicide like a couple months ago.
Mhm.
Before that, so
Mhm.
I'm like, maybe it's time. Maybe it's time.
But
So
you're planting those seeds, Anthony. That's amazing.
but he said he gave us three commands. Jesus gave us three commands: love God with your spirit, all your heart, and
Mm.
all your strength, with all your body, basically. And then Jesus said, like, um, love each other like I loved you. And then
Mm.
he say, make of the world, like all the nations in the world, like disciple of Jesus, basically. So I'm trying to live like he asked us to do.
Wow.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
and the opportunities that I'm hearing about are just amazing. And um, I
I know
see
it is.
that
I know it's
I
him.
see that.
I know it's him. So I don't like. Sometimes people wants proof or whatever and this and that. I don't need proof anymore. The proof. He gave me the proof on the fourth of January.
Mhm.
I I went the exact opposite what I was, and I was free of so much stuff, and and I know I'm safe. So if I know that I'm safe,
Right?
why would I worry? God is
No,
with
that's
me.
right.
Who can be against me? Nobody.
Yeah,
So I'm not afraid anymore. If
I see that. No,
Yeah, yeah. And
that
if
is
if if I want to
fantastic.
talk about God and Jesus wherever, well, if you're not happy about it, keep walking. You can yell at me. You can do whatever you want. I don't care. It's not gonna change me. It's not gonna change Jesus. You're not gonna throw God down his throne. You've seen it all. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So I'm not stressed at all. It's
Okay.
just, yeah. If somebody's open, and God showed me that he's open, and it's my job. If he gave me the job to do it, the authority to do it, then it's okay. I'm gonna go all in. If it's not the time, there's some people it's not the time. I'm talking with them, and like nothing happened. It's just a normal casual conversation. I'm not
Hmm.
pushing it. I'm not gonna push it. I could say
Right.
at the end of the discussion, God bless you, or something, but
Hmm.
I'm not gonna try to push it. But like when I see an opening, uh, every time. when you see those opening, I'm saying that to the Christians. If you see an opening, you feel it. You feel it. You can see that something changed in the demeanor of that person. That's your opening. That's what God gave you right now. You're gonna have a victory every time. And
Right on.
it's not. It doesn't mean the victory doesn't mean like this. The guy's gonna be saved that night or whatever. But it's the time to plant seed. That's the time. Poo 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 poo. And after that, you leave, because it's not your
Okay.
job to make the seed grow.
No, no, not at all.
So, so yeah,
So you're still in the military.
yeah.
Um, do you find that there are any tensions or challenges in being a Christian in the military?
No, my sergeant is Mark Tully, so it's pretty easy. We call each other and we pray for each other, and we're just like praying and exchanging songs and stuff like that. So it's good. To be honest, though, I could see it to be a challenge.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
What would you say to people who are in the military and are Christians? How would you help them or advise them?
I would say the military got a tendencies to um, actually, like there's some good stuff in the military in the sense that they want to build a team. They want to build an like a team spirit and everything. So it's a good relationship. So you can have good, really good relationship and intense relationship with other people that you would
Hmm.
have never had. So that's a good
Right.
thing for Christian. The downside of this, it's like it's usually based on performance. Like you need to be big, you need to be in shape, you need to be this, you need. So it's a lot relying on on um, on carnal stuff
Hmm. Like
instead of spiritual.
okay.
So so I would say the best thing I could say, it's little actions. If you see something that's not right, like be always for justice. It's written in the Bible as well, like the armor
Hmm.
of justice. And like, is it the armor of justice? Yeah, I think so. Anyway, the justice is important. And I would say, especially in the military, let's say like a combat trade, you could see
Hmm.
like stuff that, and even sometimes it's your fellow soldiers who can do stuff that you're like, don't be afraid to talk. Don't be afraid to talk. Don't be afraid to fight for justice.
Hmm.
And like I said, like your action do a lot more than your talking.
Right.
So
So
you
that's
can
what you would.
you can be a guy. I think Paul said it in one of his verse there. He's talking
Hmm.
about like the tongues or whatever. But he say,
Hmm.
if I can say 5 words of wisdom instead of 1,000 inintelligible word, whatever the
Right.
word is,
Yeah. Yeah.
I would say 5 word. So I would definitely go by that. Do an action and say like a word or two. That's it. But make sure that your action that you're doing, that's the right action. That's an action that Jesus would do. Like the
Okay.
old, what will Jesus do? What would Jesus do?
Right.
So yeah, think about that. Think like
So
that, I would say. Yeah.
so that would be your advice to anybody else that is in the military who's a Christian and
Yeah.
to help them out, eh?
Yeah. Action. Action.
Action.
And
Okay.
that's what we like in the military. Action.
Okay.
Just action. Do little stuff. Like
Okay.
I found that in little stuff, God is in little stuff. He's not on big stuff all the time. Like it's not. He's not gonna like save a guy on fire every time. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
in little stuff, you can give like just a smile to somebody, and it's gonna make his day. So,
It makes a
and
difference.
you don't know. So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Okay. So
yeah.
how does being a Christian in the Canadian Armed Forces help with your work life? Like how does that help with you?
Uh, Actually, I didn't really experience that too much.
Mm, that's right.
But I would say it opens opportunities like this one that I can actually like speak about my testimony and speak what I'm seeing. So that's a good thing right there. Like through Sergeant Mark Tilley, I was able to talk to you, and I know there's like engaged on, I think every Tuesday on lunchtime they got like some prayer for Christian on base
They,
at
they have a
the
Bible study,
chapel.
don't they?
Yeah, at the
Yeah.
chapel Bible study. So there's opportunity to find other Christian in the military and create a network of Christian. So I, I I would like maybe to develop more of that. Actually,
Okay.
yeah. That I would take the opportunity because I probably don't have a lot left in the military, but I
Hmm.
will try to take an opportunity to create a little network of people if I can help them with anything, or
Yes.
like because I've been through a couple stuff, through tours and through exercise through the military life. Like I said, I got 19 years, so if some younger guys, Christian guys, got problems with, maybe I could shed a light or something on something, just to help them
Right.
out. So yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
No,
So
that's
I'm always open.
I think that from what I'm seeing or what I'm hearing, Anthony, I think God's going to provide you with lots of opportunities to help people
But
and to get his message out. I really
I'm
do.
open to it.
Yeah,
I
I see
I would not
that.
say no. I would not
Oh,
say no.
you're on fire, man.
I
You're
don't
on
want to say
fire.
no anymore. I said it
Yeah,
long enough.
yeah. No, it's that this is great.
Yeah.
Um, this is a question, I know you've really re-met God in January. So I guess my
Yep.
questions are sort of for work related, but how do you think a Christian would that somebody who's a Christian in the military, how do you think how could they stay close to God when on exercises or deployments? Like if you were, let's say if you went
That's a
to
tough one.
Latvia, if you had to go to Latvia, or
Yeah.
let's say you had to go to some
Actually, I
place
can
for
give
a
you an
month.
example from Afghanistan that I'm thinking about.
Yeah, go for it.
Because I mean, even if you didn't, even if you're not all in, God is there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Hmm.
So I remember in Afghanistan, a couple nights actually when we were in MSG. So I was moving a lot around, and
Hmm.
when we were in MSG, we're on top of the mountain, and there's no light around. There's no light pollutions or anything, and
Hmm.
to see the sky, those those stars and the galaxies, and you can see the color you see on those pictures, those pictures with the colors, and you
Yeah.
can see that for your own
Hmm.
eyes. I remember I was
Wow.
probably every night that I was there, me and one of my buddy Dupont, we were sitting there at night smoking cigarette and just looking at this, and just this, it gives you peace, just in his nature, like the nature he built for us. He's there. Like,
You see him you see him in
yeah,
how what he's done in the sky, right?
it's crazy. Like
Yeah.
a painter could not do better than this. It's beautiful, and I got those images sometimes that comes back to me in my head, and I'm just like, wow, wow, and you don't need too much. I mean, look, the little thing. I'm talking about the sky. That's a big thing, but I mean, I see God in my dog now. It's crazy in a sense, like my dog, how a dog look
Yeah.
at you and he's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
oh, he's following you, he loves you,
Hmm.
and it's
Yeah.
me. It's me with God. That's what I want to be for God. Like not a dog, but I mean,
No,
I
I
want to
see what you're
look at him.
saying.
I want to be with him. I want, so he's talking how he's a father for us. But think about it. You're a father too. I'm a father too.
Mm,
How much you love your kids, like you don't want anything to happen to them, but
that's
sometimes
right.
you have to let them go so they can learn something, you know
Mm,
and
yeah.
it's tough to do when you think about it. That's what he do with everybody. He let them go, learn, and come back to me when it's not going well, and even when it's going well, go back to him. Hey, thank you, it's amazing, I like that. you know it's it's just like with your kids. You can see it with your kids. I mean, I see it in my kids now. Like they come to me, they're like, "Oh, I'm not having a good day because of this and that." And then like 5 minutes later, look, I did a drawing. It's amazing. Look at it. Yes, yes, good. I like that. And yeah. I think you can
Cool.
see it everywhere. Like in your day-to-day work, you can see it everywhere. But if you really want the practical side of it, I would say keep praying, keep keep reading the Bible. It's very important. And but look at the little signs. Look at the tiny stuff that nowadays we're on our cell phones, TV, and everything, and this. And I'm
Mm.
not playing video game anymore. It's been three
Hmm.
months.
Wow.
I'm not. I don't want to. I don't feel. I don't feel like. I feel like I'm losing time. and
Okay.
the only thing we have on earth it's time. So that's and I want to give time to others. I don't want to lose time on stuff that means nothing.
Right.
So it's just like it's crazy. As I don't know how to explain it, but
It's okay.
that's how I
You're
can explain it.
no, you're doing great. And
Yeah,
um, how did and do you show your faith to others when asked, or if the opportunity arises to talk about it? Well, I mean, you've been telling me all about that through this whole
action.
interview.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, just amazing the stuff that's
yeah,
going on with you.
yeah. No, and it's just
Um,
3 months, so I
and it's
can
just three
wait in.
months, man.
I can't wait in 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, Anthony, I, this has been a great interview, man. This has just been
Thank you,
awesome.
thank you.
Um,
I prayed. It's been a week. I'm praying for that interview, so I want it.
yeah, me too.
I
Me
want
too.
I want God to come out of that screen and
Yeah,
hit everybody, like not hit, but like hit with love. you
yeah.
know? Yeah.
What I was wondering was, after I take it you're going to get out soon.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So I'd like to do a follow-up interview
Okay.
later on down the road, say 6 months or a year later, just to see how you're
Yeah.
doing and
Yeah.
hear
No
more of
problem.
your experiences.
Yes, I'm
Um,
gonna have a lot more. I know I'm gonna
yeah.
have a lot more.
So here, keep going to Brunswick Street. Um,
Yep. Yep.
they're good people there. They'll help you. They'll keep you on the right path if
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
listen
Yeah.
to them. And
Yeah.
who did you say was that gave you the Bible?
Charles Millet. It's
Oh, Charles Millet, eh?
yeah. 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 Yeah.
Okay.
Charles Millet. Yeah.
Um, yeah,
I
stay
mean,
close
he's
to
the best
Charles.
guy. He's the best guy I could have met at that moment. To be
Okay.
honest with you, like God
Yes.
put him right there. And every time I meet him, I'm like, "Thank you, Charles, because you take your time." And every time he's like, "No, you're a blessing to me." Like he say not that he's not having any friend, but he's like in French. He wants to do it in French a little bit,
Yes.
like it's easier, like in your mother language, right?
Yeah.
So and he's like, "Oh, it's a blessing. You're a blessing, Anthony." And I don't feel like a blessing at all. But I'm like, "No, no, thank you, Charles." And he's like, "Thank you, Anthony." And we're just like, it's just fun. It's very fun, and I
So,
like it.
Anthony, do you think there's a need for more French
I would say
Bible
yes.
study, maybe French
Even
Bibles,
a church
a
maybe in
French
French in
church?
Fredericton. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
In that area, yeah, definitely. Yeah,
That's
definitely.
very interesting.
But yeah, even I got some stuff I think coming in the sense I want to I would like to move some stuff too at the church maybe like not now because I'm too new kinda, but I mean
Right.
I think like I keep reading in Matthew like the lights that we put under a bucket, that's what Jesus was saying. The light should
Yes.
be on a chandelier, like
Yeah.
shining on everybody. So don't hide in your church. Go outside and let that light spread,
Let
So
that
I
let
think
that light
sometimes
shine.
we feel comfortable in the church because it's
Mm.
fun. I mean, yes, you're with other Christians, so it's easy. You can talk about God. It's yes, yes, but at the same time, you need to go outside because that's where Jesus wants you to go to save people, like so he can save people through you. Yeah. Anyway, you understand what I mean? Like
I
don't hide
understand.
your light.
Yeah.
Put your light and shine it.
Oh, brother, your
Yes.
light is shining. You're
Yes.
very bright.
I try. I try.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I'm gonna conclude
Yes, yes.
our
I need to
time
prepare
together.
supper anyway.
Yeah. Um, I want to thank you, man. I really appreciate this. You have enjoyed this episode of DP1. Also, if you are hoping to connect with other military Christians in your area, consider joining the Military Christian Fellowship of Canada, which you can connect with online at mcf-canada.ca.